Hello, welcome to episode 3, and very likely, the final episode of The Few of Us.
Should be.
Final episode.
Banana. Shit, copyright lawsuit again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parody.
Yeah.
Parody is fair use.
So excited to see how it ends. We'll do a bit of a recap here. We played last week, so it's fresh in all of our minds. Hopefully, we don't go as long as we did last time in terms of a break. Now that we're back, but yeah, excited to get into The Few of Us. So last session, we began with the party entering the former department store, now known as Targeted. They sought out with Dr. Polly to find batteries because her backpack cooler that's holding a strand of the bloom, an original strand, began to fail. And ultimately, the goal is for the party to help Dr. Polly get to the top of the CDC where a helicopter is going to be waiting for her, and you all to rush you off to help continue on with the research and study. But in order to get the sample there and so it can be studied effectively, had to keep the battery, the juices flowing in the refrigerator. So as you entered Targeted, was it Calvin who did some scouting, or was it Cal?
Damn it, Joe. No, it was Cal.
Cal.
Not Cal.
Cal did
Yeah, we
some-
both kind of. I went in first, and then he kind of came in again.
He
a
did the
second
scouting.
time.
That's right. Well, what you found in there was some spore boys running around, some taller, visually impaired bloom. You also found some bloom flowers that had a few different names. Bloomlets, I think, is where we landed. That when you got close to them, they puffed the bloom poison near you. You had a choice to turn the lights on or turn an alarm on, and Cal hesitated, but decided that the switches were probably not labeled correctly. So the one that seemed like it was going to set off an alarm once flipped on, turned all the lights on, allowing you guys to search the store and ultimately find the batteries. Now in the store, you had to kind of delicately and quietly walk around a bunch of spore boys. And you also fought a few buzz spores, and those were the little bugs that thankfully you defeated before they could use their siren ability to alert all of them around. Additionally, upon exploring, you found a radio that allowed you to hear a top secret yet important conversation that helped clue you in and clue Dr. Polly in on the Forge. Finally, you're able to make your way through the store and get to the batteries, and ultimately avoid major combat, which was a good job. Using Frank and Lair, what's your character's name?
Wade.
Wade had the ability to create a music box that Frank went and planted that caused a distraction. So it worked out really well.
That was really clutch. Yeah, that was good.
It was awesome. Some various catching bloom, healing bloom had occurred with the bloom counters. So you guys did learn how to cure that. There's at least one, I think it was a shot that you had drawn up left for anyone that needs healing. But upon that, you had a quick conversation and you decided to head to the Forge. And on your way to the Forge, a little bit more of a lore drop happened where you learned kind of Dr. Polly's history just a little bit deeper. The fact that she had parents who were also scientists and had died in an explosion, which was really her origin story into why she does what she does. And then upon getting to the CDC, you did find the way to the Forge, which was a secret lab that she had not stepped through. Upon entering the Forge, a kind of mildewy, gross, disgusting area, you did a bit of exploring, found a supply closet, found a desk that had a bunch of different chemicals and antibiotic kind of cocktail recipes on it. And finally, before the session closed, you all opened up an office door and found a shush guard asleep
Right.
and had a brief conversation with him, where you learned that Dr. Eli was being experimented on and somewhere in the forge, and also that the shush really did experiment on the bloom and not to cure it, really to do the other thing because they like the chaos. You were bartering with him, or so he thought, so he was ready to give you information for his life. And then Calvin decided that wasn't the way it was going to go down. And so now you stand in the office with a splattered guard, dead, and ready to keep exploring. What else did I miss, guys? Anything?
He gave us the location to the doctor, and that was enough for Calvin because he was dying of the infection,
Bingo.
and he was a jerk, and he was talking rude about Dr. Polly's son, goodness, dad,
The dad,
who
right?
is
Yeah.
now seems to be like a monstrosity of some kind based on he's patient 0001, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think is what you said. Yeah.
Yep. You got it.
I have a shotgun with 3 shells and a pistol, I believe.
Yeah, there was a pistol on the desk. I think you picked it up.
No, someone handed it to me. I'm just the gun.
Oh,
tool.
that's right. That's right.
I didn't ask for this. I was getting handed weapons.
Yeah. We all feel like he's too normal. He just give him the weapons.
Give him some guns.
He's the most well balanced. Give him all the firearms.
Do we still have one charge of, like, we had the kit
Yeah.
that had the 2 charges of healing the
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
we have one.
Bloom counter.
sport. We have one, and then we found a healing kit too, right? Is
Yeah.
that yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You got
I
it.
have a bloom counter because of the last act.
You
I
do.
think.
Right.
So I'm
I
at
had
one, but I
and
don't
we
want
got
to,
rid of it.
and I don't want to get rid of mine
I'm,
yet.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You want a
Polly
shot?
also has one.
Who?
Polly also has one.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to
Randy,
use
do
our
you wanna
one.
take the
My
one
pocket.
treatment?
No.
I could put it in my pocket, but I don't want to use it because if someone gets like 3 or 4 stacks, I'd rather
Right.
them use it.
Right. I'll just keep it for now then.
Okay.
Cool.
Just don't give it to Frank.
I'm gonna totally give it to Frank.
He just
Died.
dies.
And
It
then-
cures him, but he's dead.
He would, right? That has to be how that works.
Yeah.
Oh well, now I'm gonna use it on the big bad evil zombie.
See, now we're talking.
Oh man, that's funny. Cool. We can dive right in if someone wants to share, and we can get back into character.
Oh, I suppose I can do that.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, in the room, now that we're sharing, are we sharing? Yeah. To the right, there is a keypad to a room that sounds loud, maybe like a server room or something. But we didn't check the room to our left yet. Our west.
Okay.
Did he give us the code for it? I don't remember.
No, he told us where the doctor was, which is in the room
Which
north
is up here,
where we're at.
right somewhere.
Yep.
Shall we head that way?
Confirmed.
Hold on, let's check this
Dude,
room.
you just killed that guy.
I
He was
did.
a piece of shit.
I mean,
It was him or us.
was it?
He was a piece of shit. He didn't deserve to live.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
I'm sure Dr. Polly would agree with me.
I'm very overwhelmed.
Frank thinks everybody deserves to live.
Can Calvin is sitting at this door, if it's a doorway, and listening for anything.
You hear nothing, and it is a doorway.
I'm chilling in the hallway.
All right. I look
I'm
around
gonna-
to see if everyone's ready. Go ahead.
Did we like search this desk?
No.
Wasn't there like paper on it or something?
That was a different desk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
other
searched.
desk had stuff on it. This one just had a pistol, and yeah, any papers that are on there are
Just a
of
firearm.
no
That's all it
value.
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onward, team.
Calvin opens that door.
Okay. you find another supply room.
All right.
Congratulations.
Hooray!
Investigation checks all around.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me see what you get.
If that's okay.
17 for Cal.
Oh, mine. 20. Dirty.
Ooh. All right.
Hey.
Cool. Because of the good rolls, you find in there a what looks like a torch, basically. But it looks to be modified just a little bit. So upon inspection, you know that this torch has been weaponized. This is something that you can use to fight off the bloom, is what it looks like it was designed for. So that is one of the things that you found, and then the other one is a little box that looks initially like a healing kit, but the colors are different on it. And as you kind of open and rifle that through, it is a stimulant patch, specifically to make someone a little bit more agile and dexterous. So essentially an adrenaline boost.
Let's give it to Frank.
I forget.
I'll take the torch.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, what does Dr. Polly have? Does she have anything to defend herself?
No, she does not currently.
Okay.
She'll be fine.
Okay.
And instead of typing in what I wanted to on Google, I typed in Dr. Polly.
I hope
Do you
we're
think she would?
accepted.
Do you think she'd do okay with the torch? How are you saying, Cal?
I'm thinking it's a good last line of defense. If you seem to have quite the knack to whack with your big club type thing.
You know, there was a group called the Skull Crushers a long time ago. And I've learned a lot from reading those stories. But you're right. Maybe she could help hold this case.
What kind of weapon is this, Joe? Is this bludgeoning? Like a club that's like on fire? Is that the idea?
No, it's essentially a flamethrower.
Oh shit, okay.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Frank with a flamethrower.
Zombie with flamethrower.
I don't trust it.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
We'll
Nothing.
give it.
Frank, would you
Well-
would you be okay with the flamethrower? And he just like
Calvin's walking away
Yeah.
with it.
what?
Calvin's walking away with it
Wow.
slowly.
think
Frank's
our-
got plenty of other skills. Dr. Polly, would you like this?
I also think our civilian in chief, Eric himself, should decide who the allocation of the weapons to those.
Why am I being in charge of this?
I just meant like table talking, like you have a couple guns, she has nothing. Like if you'd rather have I feel like she should have
Okay,
something,
I see,
but
I see,
yeah,
I
you
see,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like
Joe,
Worst case, we give it to Frank. That is the worst case.
do I get the
think
feeling that
that's
Polly
best.
is like trained in basic weapons or not?
Polly's trained in basic weapons, surely, because of
Is a
just
flamethrower a
survival.
basic
He
weapon?
does not know how to work a
There wasn't-
flamethrower.
No, it's not. Hey,
All right.
I'll take the flamethrower. I'm going to give Polly the pistols. I've got a shotgun and the flamethrower. Giving her the pistols so she can defend herself.
let's tie the flamethrower to the dog and it will run through the groups.
That is a
No,
great
that's
idea.
a terrible idea.
I wouldn't no, it would be horrible. Yeah.
Flamethrower is going to do 2d8 fire damage on the initial burst,
Okay.
5-foot radius.
Okay.
I mean,
Cone?
I mean, the width would be 5 feet. It can go the whole room. I mean, it can go like 75 feet, basically, is what a
Shit,
flamethrower
really?
can do. So you're gonna have to, be careful because it's gonna light shit on fire. And
I'm
then,
going
of
to burn
course,
his mother down.
if
Yeah.
something goes on
Easily.
fire, they take fire damage. Unless they
Don't give the firebug the fucking
it out.
flamethrower, guys.
I
there
feel
goes-
reassured it's not going with Frank though.
Larry's so disappointed.
I know.
Frank is the one who's disappointed.
um,
But
All right.
here's the thing: it's considered a heavy weapon. So if you're wearing it and using it,
Okay.
it is going to give you disadvantage on dexterity checks. So there is
Okay.
a bit of a drawback.
Reduce movement speed or no?
I'm going to say no for the purposes of our game.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
all right.
It's kind
Where
of
we
badass.
go to next?
We're gonna go see that doctor. Or wait, Dr. Polly, you know the person that he spoke of? You looked startled.
Yeah, Dr. Walter Gibbons. I knew him long ago when I was a child, but I assumed he died in the fire that killed my parents. It's all quite confusing. He may or may not remember me. I was young, but yes, I know him.
Did he seem like a, I don't know, decent guy or?
Back then, yes. But if he's alive, I continue to question everything.
Well, let's go talk to him.
I put my ear up to this door, and Frank just does the same thing.
You hear well, go ahead and roll for it.
All right. What am I rolling?
Uh,
Investigation?
Sure.
Perception?
Either one, whatever you want.
Perception, probably.
Perception.
Dirty 20. Oh, okay, then that's way worse. 13.
Oh my gosh.
The result is the same. You hear the humming of technology faintly. I mean, really faintly, but you don't
Technology?
hear
Innovation.
like footsteps or anything like that.
And these doorways are accurate, correct? Like the
Mhm.
markings of the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we're gonna go in, Cal thinks, okay, if we're gonna go in here, then I think we should simultaneously open each door just to see
Great
what we
plan.
Good call. Eric, are you coming? Up?
I'm splitting the difference. Yeah.
Eric the Pious?
So it says.
Yeah.
That's his name.
That's awesome.
My title was
I'm the
Algar
owner.
from last time we played. So I
No,
said,
not
Eric
not,
Pius.
not near. It's in Owlbear when you like your actual name in Owlbear.
Yeah, your username.
It's Eric the Pious.
Yeah.
The
Says
Cal
from last
University
time when I was
Cal
Algar.
Wayne
So I spoke
Wayne.
to Pythons.
That's awesome.
Okay. On the count of 4,
Okay.
we'll open the
Four
door.
seems like a weird number to count to. On 4 or at or after 4?
On 4. Okay, ready?
All right.
1,
Counting down or up?
2,
From
3,
3,
4.
5.
And Frank bursts in.
Yeah, I kick open the doors.
same.
Cool. You find a room with another door. But
And
two
Frank's
desks.
like kind of startled and confused. Like, takes a hostile step towards them for a second, and then realizes, okay, never mind.
Oh no.
Good thing you
Big
didn't have a
time.
flamethrower.
I look at Wade and go, see, flamethrower, not a good idea.
You find two desks sitting side by side, one covered in paper and dust, the other home to a dark, cracked computer monitor. The room smells like ozone and mildew. On the floor, the remains of a mug still read property of the CDC. The computer lies lifeless.
Hmm.
So there's also
Nice.
another door here
Mhm.
that's closed.
I'm assuming Wade is searching. I'm gonna do another also like perception at the door of the next door.
Cool. So given your perception rolls from last time, you can hear like that's where the humming of like technology is coming from. It actually sounds like computers are up and running. And if you were to listen really closely, you could hear heavy breathing in there. And then as you search through the desk, you see that there are cables running kind of under the chair into that room. So kind of running this way. And you also see a note clipped to the desk with the computer that says, in very sloppy handwriting, the failsafe won't engage without executive clearance. Walter says he'll find another way. And that's what you have in the room.
Interesting.
Sweet.
Does the computer turn on if I try it?
You do try to turn it on, click, move the mouse around, but nothing fires up. No.
Is it plugged in?
Computers.
You see cables running into the other room, but it's just not popping on.
Also, for full clarification, I am like checking the hallway to see if there's anything else going on while they're in there.
Cool. Yeah, no, nothing. I mean, you hear other noise coming from here.
Oh,
But I think you guys tried this, or we talked about it on last session. But this is locked. There's
Okay.
no way in
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we just did the one by the other storage room
Same
that looks
here,
like the
you're
same.
right.
The
Yeah.
same room.
So what I would
Yeah,
say
different.
then, yeah, you recognize this to be the same here. Yeah, there's no way in. But yeah, otherwise you're not seeing anything else in the hallway.
Is there anything else in these desks?
Nothing else to find.
Should we
Let's
go
to
to
this
the
next
next room?
Hold on. Let's go see if there's another door. Coming
Okay.
Around.
On a count of 7.
Okay. I don't know why it's increasing.
And I
It went
started
well last
counting
time.
while you were still like over here.
I don't
But by
know.
the time you get to there, I'm up to 6.
He's calling louder
7.
and louder as we go.
Break person.
Yeah. We jumped through. Oh no. He's so sad.
that is
Seven.
right
Okay.
there.
Oh, who are you?
Dr. Gibbons.
Who are you?
presume.
Yes. How do you know my name?
The guy, the shush guy, told it to us. I'm Wade. This is Frank.
Hi. How are you here? How did you even find us? The forge. I mean, the basement. Damn it! Oh my god.
What do you forge down here?
Oh, I don't. Do you have the proper clearance? I mean, what? And he like looks and he's very much intrigued by Frank. What is that?
It's Frank.
He walks up to Frank and starts poking it with his pen a little bit.
And Frank just like,
And then he turns and he eyes the other two and he's like, oh boy, I think I knew this day would come.
I think we need some answers. And the first person that's going to ask those questions. And I turn to Dr. Polly and like motion her to come in.
So she walks in.
And while she comes in, I'm just gonna menacingly like hold my gun as if I'm not putting my guard down, by the way.
Okay. She rounds the corner, mouth open, about to speak, and they lock eyes, and it's very clear that these two know each other or knew each other.
Mhm.
And immediately Dr. Gibbons runs to her and attempts to give her a hug, to which she kind of puts her hands up. And he accepts that and just says, my God, you've grown. You're beautiful. It's been so long, Polly. Oh, so much has happened. And he looks down and she says, where's my father? To which he just turns around and attempts to walk back to his chair.
I'm already there and like,
I don't know.
just pushing buttons.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Not if I don't know what they do, you know. If it says like,
How would you know what they do?
I don't know, I know what the D key does on my keyboard.
All right, so let's visit that. You are pushing buttons, trying to fire up the terminal.
This is how we TPK, isn't it? Somehow.
D means destroy.
and nothing is happening. It's a maze of like blinking terminals, right? Some are emitting green light, some are like the fuzzy, channel 2 back when we grew up, that like fuzzy look with the white static. And there is like alarms that are kind of like coming on and off, like it's busy, it's loud, but nothing that you're doing seems to be changing that.
Well, good work in here.
And as Walter gets up to you, thinking he was going to sit down, sees that you're there, he just kind of shakes his head and he says, I really can't say anything else.
All right, I grab him by his neck
Jesus.
and
Oh my
real
God.
close to him. She asked you a question, and you're gonna answer it. And I like turn him towards her.
Okay. Yeah. No need to even roll intimidation. I think given the circumstances and you being, quietly imposing and fierce, he says, look, he's in the what used to be the reactor room. He's in a chamber and he's very much alive. But he's not who you remember or what you think.
Hmm.
Is he alive like Frank is alive, or alive like I'm alive?
A bit of both.
Ooh.
And he looks at Polly and he has one tear coming down one eye and he says, I started with the same intentions as your father and your mother to cure this fucking thing. But it was clear that the Shush wanted more and that they needed more. And when they took over the CDC, the experiments changed. We weren't slowing down the growth of the bloom anymore. We were accelerating it. And we needed test subjects. And as you know, there was an explosion. It killed your mother, but your father lived. And at least I thought we could save him. And we did. But at what cost? And he put his head in his hands. And Dr. Polly is just like rage, crying, barely moving, like out of an anime, like fists, shaking. She's
Yeah.
clutching so hard. And she just says, for years, I've been searching for a cure. And you're telling me not only were you doing the opposite, but my family's been alive. And Dr. Gibbons doesn't react. He just doesn't say a word. The shame has overcome him too much.
I'm gonna try and walk up behind her and just put up my hand on her shoulder and say, like, I know this is a lot. Let's try and stay on focus, though. What do we do to solve this?
She kind of initially like wants to bat your hand away, but then realizes it's a friendly touch. She says, okay, let's think about this logically. We've got to get to the roof soon. That's what matters. And she walks up to Dr. Gibbons and says, is he savable? Or do we need to put him out of his misery? And Dr. Gibbons kind of eyes Calvin and like points to his waistband, where you see a key card, like an ID
Okay.
dangling from his
Mhm.
waistband. As you grab that, he says, you should check it out for yourself. But if you enter this into the terminal and you type in Polly, the failsafe will engage.
What is the failsafe?
It should put him out of his misery. we've been keeping him alive through various injections and chemicals and trying to determine what does what and how we can use it in the future. But given that there's a scenario he becomes more and more powerful, we have the failsafe ready to shut him down.
Okay, well,
Well, this is Polly's decision, but you don't get off so easy sitting here in your pity party. You're coming with us. And I kind of grab the back of his neck, like not super hard, but like nudge him along.
Yeah, he says to you and just to you, I think I'd rather die. I think I'd rather
Exactly.
just kill me here.
then
That would
what?
be the easy way out. You're coming with us.
Okay. Okay. He explains then how to get into that room. So it would, using the key card, you'd come in here, and then you can access that room here. He explains that I guess I could just explain the layout to you. This is a cleansing room, or what used to be a cleansing room. This is where this is a biotank room here, where they load up all the chemicals and it kind of feeds into the room, and this is the vat.
And where's this dude? He's in here.
The big room. So, I mean, if Polly wants to lead the way, or if someone else wants to, I think she's got.
Polly-
I'll give her the key card, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so she takes it. She walks in here into the cleansing room. This used to be where you would come and get sprayed down and, like straight out of the movie.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
halfway functional. Like, the sprayer still kind of works. Are you clean? Who the fuck knows? There's a door closed that you could enter into the biotank room. But that's not really where Polly is intending to go. So she starts walking here. Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Frank goes there too.
So
Where's
yeah,
the input for the failsafe?
over here?
Where is over here? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So where I was playing earlier.
Yeah.
Back
yeah,
where
in
we
the
were,
control
yeah.
room.
So did he show me how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So if no one stops her, she is going to.
I'm gonna step outside the doorway.
Okay. That's fine. She opens up the
Listen, Eric,
door.
good idea.
Yeah. She opens up the door, and you walk into a giant reactor room.
Whoa.
And maybe a more interesting picture than what AI generated there would be this. So you
That's
see,
creepy.
Was this AI generated too?
yeah, but I like it better. You see in a tank with like green, dirty, yellowish water, what you see in front of you, this 85% bloom, humanoid figure. And what Polly does is she puts her hand on the tank and she says, his eyes, they look human to me. And she turns to you and she looks fucking insane, like broken, beaten, and this was just so much for her. But all she can repeat to you guys is his eyes. Please, maybe I can talk with him if we let him out. Please.
What?
Please. And she's just like defeated. And what Walter says is it's possible. There's a failsafe to flood the tank with the chemicals, but there's also we could drain it and let him out. Not something Walter would recommend. But
I don't think I'm present for this conversation, but I wish I was.
Walter, is there any way of saving him?
Not that we know. We've been managing him, but he's been turning more and more as the time has gone on. We truly
Is he-
haven't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. Finish yours.
We truly haven't reversed the bloom. we've learned to slow it through him. But there's no cure.
So using my knowledge of medicine and chemistry, which is how I'm flavoring alchemy, and what I've been able to do for Frank, do I kind of understand what they're trying to do? And how they're trying to do it specifically?
Roll a survival check.
Can I instead roll medicine or alchemy?
Sure. It's a one shot.
We'll do medicine at 16.
Okay. You read, right, some of those recipes and the antibiotics and all of the things from that last desk. The office down here. And now that you're seeing this and hearing Walter talk, you can deduce absolutely that they've been keeping him alive with the bloom, right? Like they found him clutching onto life after this explosion that really did happen that killed all of the other scientists, and they thought, can we cure him with the bloom? So they actually have been using the bloom to keep him alive. But in that, they've been trying to slow down the bloom's growth. And it's become this, obviously more torture than actually humane. It's become a science experiment as opposed to trying to save him. So yes, they saved his life with the bloom, and now they're just slowing the infection down. So he's not in the tank raging. He's never broken out of the tank. So, and as Polly says, his eyes still look like his eyes. Maybe there's a bit of him still left. But that's what they're trying to do essentially now, is just figure the fuck, if I use this cocktail, this slows this down. If I use this, it speeds things up. So they're just continually experimenting just to see what happens.
I'm going to go into this room.
Okay.
With Frank.
Is he reacting at all
No.
inside the?
No. You go into the biotank room and you see two dead scientists kind of hung from the ceiling and strung up. They look and appear to be they've been dead for a while. We're talking weeks. And there is a tank, and this is clearly where they would feed in the different kind of cocktails and serums that would go into the tank itself. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite a scene to take in, I must say.
Yes. Are the chemicals kept in this room to do the different mixtures and things?
No, good question. You get the idea it's all done digitally.
So it's all done by the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
step inside the room and just be like, hey guys, what's going on? What are you doing here?
Holly wants to let him out. He looks really zombified. But not
Are we going to do that?
Walter says not to. Walter's a little bitch, though. So
what's the goal of letting him out? Why did we want to do that?
So Polly can talk to her father that she thought was dead, I guess. Try and talk to him, maybe save him, maybe.
That sounds like a really big risk.
And she says, maybe we can take, maybe even if he's not alive anymore, we could take some of it. We can cut some of him and take it with us. I've got this backpack. It's got a lot of room. And she's just not making sense. She's clearly become a kid again.
If there was a way to save him, I'm sure they would have done it by now. This is not the time or the place to be trying some crazy stuff. We gotta get out.
With that, for Wade and Frank are gonna go try some crazy stuff.
Yeah, just waiting for this.
So,
Where'd you go?
Back to the
computer room.
So
no, I know.
No, with his knowledge of the chemistry and the medicine, that they're trying to do, can I like read the records of what they've been doing? And is there anything that I understand that maybe they missed?
Roll medicine.
They've been doing this for years.
19.
Let's say that while they're kind of debating what to do, you're reading through, you're very smart, you're catching up. Based on the records and the fact that you really only have had 10 minutes to peer through, you generally understand how you could do the failsafe. You can flood this thing with everything you've got. You get the impression that might be quite unstable based on all of the chemicals being together, but this is how it was designed. It should be fatal to anything living, but you kind of understand the mechanism of how to do that.
And is there any concern that this is going to push him over the edge of undeath?
Good question. Yes, there is.
Okay.
With a 19, you realize this could be bad fucking news.
Right. Okay. And there's nothing that I can try and learn, or no, sorry, let me rephrase that. There's no knowledge that I have that, given their notes, that they missed, right? You said that?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
I was getting to that, but no, nothing.
Okay. All right. Frank and I are going to come back and say, just let everyone know the failsafe is terrible. We cannot use it. It won't kill him. It will, well, I mean, it will, but it'll create a super powerful undead blob of whatever that is.
Why don't we just go to the helicopter?
Can we leave him like this?
Leave him to suffer.
I don't even know, guys, I don't even know if he's alive. Like does being 80% bloom qualify as like living?
Sure. Look at Frank.
Frank's
And last thing I remember is we were hired to bring that backpack to the chopper. Nothing else.
I understand what we're saying, but like this feels like a really big risk for no reason. It's like there's a very small chance we can like save her dad and like get him, give them a nice moment, but like the odds of that happening are slim to none. And we got a little bit more pressing things like getting this thing to save the rest of humanity. Seems like a really big dice roll for not a whole lot of payoff. I'm just saying.
Dice. Tell me about these dice.
So dice are things we used back in the day to like calculate probability.
Oh.
Yeah.
We used them in a game. A game called Dungeons and Dungeons.
Owned by a company named Critical Role.
Yeah, where you walked through dungeons
We'll play, Jay.
into
We'll play.
other dungeons. Anyway, good point, Citizen Eric. Still want to figure out what to do with this Walter guy. You want to go in the tank with your experiment?
Hold on.
Oh shit!
He says, assuming you're going to kill me, how about we barter? I can give you access to download all of the records.
Oh, yes, we would love that.
We don't have time for this. We have the helicopter ride to catch.
The experiments
What-
experiments could help create a cure based on what they learned, right?
What? When is the helicopter? When are we supposed to meet it?
Polly says to you, we've got a few hours, however, and she pulls a flare gun out of her backpack.
What the?
He knows to come early if I shoot this.
Okay.
So we could definitely make it up. And then she puts the flare gun back in her backpack and
And we're not at
Why don't we
risk
do this?
for.
At the very least, why don't we go secure the like helicopter pad, and then we can come back down and like do stuff like this if we have time.
I agree with this plan.
Yeah, we're already here.
We have a mission. That mission is to get that strand to the roof to try and help find a cure, create a cure to save humanity. So Eric's got a point. I think that's what we should do.
So
And,
Polly walks up to you, Eric, and she says, if we're not going to set him free, I think it's important we put him down.
Well, we're gonna have to do that the old-fashioned way because their failsafe is terrible.
And then she attempts to steal the pistol from you. So we're going to have a little dexterity roll off.
Oh snap!
sorry, didn't we say we already gave her the pistol?
Yeah, I think we gave it to
Oh,
her.
did you? I thought
Well,
you.
yeah, she
Yeah.
full on has a pistol.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or does she
Okay,
have a
never mind.
flamethrower?
She walks up to you, Eric. No, you did not give her the flamethrower. So if you gave her the pistol, I mean, this is very important. Does she have the pistol or not?
She has the pistol. Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, let's reframe this. She walks up to you, Eric, and says that. And you say, no, essentially. So then she turns, she pulls the pistol out of her waistband, and she puts 3 bullets into the chamber or
Oh,
into
no.
the vat to break the glass and to release Dr. Eli.
It's not bulletproof.
Wow. What a dick.
No, it's
bag
not
move.
bulletproof.
Okay. all right.
Do I have enough time to react and not to stop her, but basically see this and tackle her?
Sure.
Okay. So I
You
don't
want to
know.
use a reaction to basically try and stop her?
Well, I don't know if, because I didn't see it coming, so I don't know if I would have even been able to stop her. I just mean get the pistol out of her, tackle her because she's kind of going rogue and just get the pistol out of her hand, essentially.
Sure.
Okay. So what would you like me to, a grapple or?
You tell me how you want to do it, and we'll play.
I think I see Eric and her talking. I'm assuming Eric is down in the vat room now with us.
I mean, that wasn't where I was, but
No,
I can
she
do
walked all the way up to him.
Oh, she walked up. Okay.
She
so
was
then
trying to
she
make
came
one
back
last
down.
plea. Yeah.
And then did she come straight down to the vat? I guess, yeah, that's kind of
She
what's
was doing
important.
it right here, right? She
Right,
was
and then
right here.
And then did she shoot from there? Did she come
Yep.
up close?
No,
Oh,
right here.
okay. So I think I would have been like, what the fuck? And then I look her back and see her pointing, and I would have just gone blah, and gone after her.
So you're gonna try to essentially tackle her, grapple her just before she shoots.
No,
No.
afterwards.
Oh,
right?
after
Well,
she
Yeah,
After,
I'm saying she shot. I didn't
I
see it
see.
coming. Yeah, and
That
I'm
shocked
just,
everybody. There's no way we knew.
Is it a good?
Yeah,
idea?
okay.
yeah.
Is it
not
a
at
good
all.
idea to tackle the person whose dad is right there?
I just don't want a gun in her hand
Hey.
now.
I
doing
understand
it.
now. Let's say that let's have you roll an attack roll to see
Okay.
if you and a dexterity check. I want you to check your dexterity and then I want you to roll an attack roll. And then
Okay,
we'll see
so
what
dex
happens.
first,
Does that
and
make
then-
sense?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dex first.
11.
It doesn't look pretty, but you can get where you need to be. Let's have you roll an attack roll.
All right, and then is it unarmed strike or?
Yeah, unarmed strike works.
Okay, because that changes my to hit. So, natural 20.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say you successfully disarm her with that move and are able to kind of skillfully put her into a grapple. So you've essentially flipped her around and grabbed her, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
Bad Polly.
I fling the pistol across the room towards Eric, I suppose. Not throw it, slide it. Slide it on the floor.
Meanwhile,
Big
does
fast.
this thing break and just spew this goo everywhere?
The vat broke. The water kind of rushed all down to the ground. He
Do we-
fell. Sorry, go ahead.
That was gonna be my question. Do we get knocked over by that much water?
No, I don't think it was enough. Think Luke in a back to tank. Like that wouldn't knocked everybody out. You know what I mean? It's a rush of water. I mean, if you want to do a dex check just to see what happens to you, we can definitely do that.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
it's gonna rush
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you do fall down, which is shocking because it's not enough water to like push you down. But the shock of it all, yeah, you absolutely slip and fall.
Gross.
But yeah, you kind of see almost dangling from the wires without the water to hold him up. And he starts to come to life and start ripping the things off of him. So he's ripping patches and needles out. Let's say that takes about a round, and then he starts to remove his mask. So I'll give you guys kind of a reaction before he takes that mask off.
I'll stand up.
I know exactly what Calvin's doing. Calvin's walking with Walter, and when we get close to him, I shove him into the tank.
Do we want to roll initiative?
Probably after this reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I mean, whatever you'll allow me to do in that.
I mean,
short
yeah,
amount.
if
Basically,
you want to roll initiative now to see what you do in this reaction round, that does make sense. But yeah,
I
would
trying to
assume that-
I'm shoving Walter into the close to the daddy.
Am I right in
I
assuming
love
that,
that.
my reaction we're gonna use up as me like the tackle scene essentially, or is
no,
it-
I said that all took about 6 seconds. So this is another round.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So you grab Walter and push him toward the guy. Is essentially what you're doing, right, Cal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can't think of anything funny to say, so that's
yeah,
it.
then.
You go into whisper into his ear, and you say nothing at all, and you push him.
I like.
Just breathe on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Gross.
It is very gross.
It is pretty awesome.
I'll go last because
Oh,
I got a 1 for my
19 initiative.
I also
19
got a
as well.
19.
All three of us? 19?
Yeah.
17 plus 2.
Rollies.
17 plus 2.
We did
regular
we did this
19, but I have no
first round.
pluses. I'm just a normal guy.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Chris, you want to roll a d20? I think we did this in the first session too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4 the second time.
That's a 6 or a 9. Either way, it's higher than 4. Okay.
So Calvin, Wade, what'd you get, JD?
I got a natural 1.
Oh, okay. And then Citizen Eric.
I got a natural 19 for 19.
Oh, so you can be above them because yours was natural.
okay.
Because that's how I feel today. Okay. So we know what Calvin's doing in this reaction round. What are you doing, Eric? And we know what Cal did. No, that's a lie. Okay, Eric, what are you doing?
So Cal tackled Polly.
Calvin. Yeah, no, yeah, but that was just you watched that happen. Now
Yeah,
you,
but that's what's actively going on in front of me, right?
yes.
Do I have the pistol like close by to me?
Yeah, he grabbed it and threw it on the ground. So it's
All right.
within reach for sure.
So I will snatch the pistol. And I want to try and get as close to this vat as I can. I there's a lot of bodies. It's like, how am I going to navigate that? Is
You're
there any way
okay.
I can, like,
You
actually
can get through.
move
Yeah.
up and get in that
Your
room?
biggest obstacle, which I'll say will take 5 feet of movement, is to step over Wade, who fell down.
Is that it?
Yeah. So let's say your movement's reduced to 25 feet.
Okay, sick. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, just 25, like right there.
Careful
And I'm
the
getting that
first sleepy-
flamethrower out, and I'm just like lighting that sucker up.
Okay. Cool.
Oh shit, okay.
Cool.
He hasn't done anything hostile yet. Well,
He has not. You're right. We know what Calvin did. Wade, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stand up and I'm just gonna kind of watch what happens.
Cool.
Frank will take a step in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready fairy fire. And if he like makes a hostile act, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Fairy fire sounds like magic. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, my glitter bomb.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
Right,
What
right.
did I
Much
call
more
it?
logical.
I've cast it before. What did I call it last time? How did I
It was
play
a flashbang, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, all right. I'll get that ready again.
Cool. Okay. Calvin, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I tackled her, I flung the pistol, then the vat breaks behind me. I get up, I say a command to Argos, and he kind of comes over and like he already hackles up, was ready for a fight as soon as he saw me tackle her. Like he immediately went into like attack dog mode, and I'm just like motion for him to keep her occupied, and I'll wheel around. I don't know if I could cast Hunter's Mark or like put my Hunter's Mark on the zombie doctor, or if that's too much all at once, or if it's just me getting ready for.
You could throw it on him. That's fine.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So that's what all of you guys do. Polly's like coming out of this shock and daze, unarmed, and she, takes some steps forward. And
I guess I wanted to specify that I'm basically telling Argos keep her there.
Oh, okay. Well, she
Like-
attempts to, and the dog barks at her, so she doesn't move any further.
Okay.
And she just says, I had to let you out, and I had to know if there was any of you left. Like, that's basically what she uses that round for. And then what you see happens is Dr. Eli takes the mask and he rips it out of his mouth, and he kind of shakes his face and all that goo off of him. And he looks up at her, and you can see like his eyes are blue, like as human as they ever were. And he says in a kind of deep and horrible guttural voice, he just says, "Thank you, and Polly. I'm so glad I get to see you one last time. But you must kill me now." And he just takes a knee. And you can start to see all over him where the bloom is, the reaction to the air, they are starting to glow. And so you're anticipating that he's gonna fucking blow.
I'm lighting them up. I'm lighting them up, no question.
Okay. No need to attack or anything. And I will say, if you don't move, let's see, you're here. Walter Gibbons is here. He's probably in your 5-foot cone or pretty damn close, so you can adjust or do whatever you want. But if you want,
I'll adjust. I'll make a micro adjustment to take the 2-step foot to not.
Oops,
murder
didn't mean
the
to
whole
throw
blood,
you
yeah.
right into the flame.
Okay, you light him up.
Sidestep.
You light him up, and he goes. It's like he's made of fucking gasoline. Like, you see this amazing display of blue, yellow, red, green flame as soon as you touch him with the flamethrower, and you hear him scream and scream. But that being said, as he is being fed this flame, you can see the glow where he was get bigger and bigger, and you do feel a low come out from under him.
Oh, no.
Now, that whoosh is so powerful that all of you are knocked off of your feet. The walls have kind of crushed in, caved in. Some of the walls where they were aren't standing there structurally anymore, and you start to hear a "Roo, roo, roo," an alarm go off in the fort. Now, I want you all to make a con save at advantage. Because he's on fire, the bloom is a bit weaker than it would have been had you not lit him on fire.
I see. Okay.
Nat 20,
25.
baby.
I rolled a
I
9.
rolled 13 on both of them.
Okay. Only Wade fails with a 9 and takes 1 balloon counter.
Nuts.
With that, you can see Walter is scrambling and he's looking around frantically. You could hear now the building structurally is kind of crumbling down a bit. Things are shifting all around. The alarms are going off. The lights are fading, on and off. And over here, with the way the explosion happened, you can see like a false wall has kind of opened up a bit, and there's like a whoosh of cold air. That's like maybe an old maintenance tunnel or something, but that was hidden before, that has been exposed now. And as you are reeling from all of this, you hear a major coming from this side. You hear debris. You can see kind of smoke rush through the hallway, and that smell of just of a building being flattened and destroyed. And every couple of seconds, as you kind of wait and reel from this, and the fire dies down where Walter's body was, you can tell that this building is probably coming down. And given how loud and how powerful that blast was, you have the feeling that that more Bloom are attracted to what just happened. So you are on a timer now to get up to the roof.
Well,
time to leave.
That was crazy. Let's go.
Time to leave.
You said we got all knocked down off our feet from that?
Yeah, you're all you're all on your
You're all
ass.
prone.
Let's clarify. Let's stand up and then go.
Do we know where we're going as far as the elevator goes? To the rooftop?
So you're on the forge. You have to get to the main floor. You have to find the stairwell that goes to the top, navigate up that stairwell, and get to the roof. How we're gonna do this? Well, what do you want to do right now?
Run towards
Polly,
the roof if I know where that is.
Polly knows the way, right? Like, go
So
back the way we
Polly-
came, and then she'll take us the rest.
Yeah. So Polly rounds the corner. And what you can now see is that all of this has been filled with rubble. There's no going back the way you came.
Might have to go through that service tunnel over there.
Polly, do you know where that leads?
No, I don't. This is new to me, but I do think it's the only way.
All right, let's go. Just sprinting straight for it.
Okay.
Yep.
How we're gonna do this is a bit of a skill challenge. So what we'll do is have you guys. I'll kind of describe what you see. We can actually bring the owlbear down. And we're gonna go into a bit of a skill challenge. So what you have in front of you is access to the tunnel. Let me find my notes here. One moment, guys. Where'd my notes go? Okay. So right now the room is collapsing. The sirens are going off. Everything is flickering. You've got to get out of here because there's more rubble coming. And like I said, the general consensus is get the fuck out. And as you can see, that maintenance tunnel, or what you might assume is a maintenance tunnel, is being blocked by a false door. The false door is kind of cracked and stuck. And it also looks like there is electronic door, machinery, like maybe that console could help open the door, or it used to, for those who knew about it. So I'll need you guys to figure out, how do you want to get beyond this door?
I'm small. Can I fit through?
Calvin rams into it. He Ugh,
All right, give me an athletics check to try and break the door
before
down.
anything else happens. All right. I have an A. I have an advantage.
Okay.
23 total.
All right. You feel that that's working. You slam into it as hard as you can. and it's working. And as you do that, you realize you can't gear up for another one because the way that you moved it is actually it went up, and it's actually kind of crushing you down a little bit now. But you do know that brute force is working, so someone else in the party is going to have to try now to help you break the door through at this point.
As I see it give, I kind of rush up and do
I
the same
loosened it.
thing.
Are we in initiative order still, or no?
Oh,
No, you're just doing this as a party to figure this out.
All right.
I
so
only got a
me-
7.
Oh, good.
You got a 7, so that would be considered a failure. So as you rush to the door,
I get knocked out.
no, you try, but it's not budging. In fact, it's actually pressing further and further and harder onto Calvin. The way that
You made
the
it
door
worse.
is now crushing
You made
him.
it worse.
So I'm gonna roll. Let's see here.
Somebody else.
If it gets worse, you'll lose the VIN and be
What's
Cal like
your
me.
what's your AC, Calvin?
16.
Okay. You don't take any damage, but I would say one more person needs to help at this point, and it's critical that you guys, pass this to help break through this door.
So I'm going to send Frank to help, but then I'm also going to look for some kind of like bar or pipe or something that I can try and use for leverage to keep it open.
Yeah, I mean, there's debris from the vat, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
definitely some random metal in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that then. So that's me and Frank.
So you're going to use a little bit of intelligence, you would say, to help
Yeah.
pry the door open. So why don't you do what check would you think there instead of brute force if you're trying to use your brain and prop something? Great intelligence check.
Maybe investigation, looking for the right thing and the right place to put it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense to me.
Okay, 14.
What did I have for this? You have successfully broken the door open
Alright.
and pushed it in. You guys are now able to navigate into the maintenance tunnel. Again, the maintenance tunnel, mildewy, dark, really hard to see. Sirens are going off. And you can hear from behind as you all push in and navigate into this tunnel, almost in pairs because of how tight it is. You start to hear like noise and screeching from behind, almost as if there are bloom starting to come into that chamber through the rubble and through the piping. They're behind you, and you know that time is of the essence. As you venture a bit further through the tunnels, you can see that it's starting to kind of cave down and cave in. So as a group, I want two of you to make a perception check to see if you're able to successfully navigate through the tunnel, and two of you to make a stealth check, just to ensure that the way you're moving doesn't attract any bloom that might be trying to claw their way in through the tunnel.
All right, I'll try perception.
I shouldn't do either one. I guess I'll stealth.
I got a natural 20 on the perception.
Okay. Who else? Who did perception with you?
It's got to be 17 plus 2. I got a 19 on stealth.
Okay, yeah. So kind of like a
So you did
kind of
you
like
did
a group
stealth,
check. I
Brad?
wanted you guys to pair up for this. So yeah, you guys crushed the perception.
So
You
you
can
and me, Cal and
absolutely-
Kelvin.
You can absolutely successfully navigate through the tunnel and help each other through, right? Like you're showing Polly where to walk and how to step through here so she doesn't step through any cracks into the maintenance tunnel, as you can feel the tunnel kind of shaking and breaking as you walk through it. So you two are definitely leading the way. But it's noisy and you're making noise. So what you want to make sure is when there are cracks coming up ahead, that you're able to navigate in such a way that you're not attracting bloom to kind of your position. So I'll have JD and Eric, I'll have your characters do a quote unquote group stealth check, just the two of you, to see how we're doing there.
I got a 19.
A 19.
I think we're losing.
We might be losing Citizen Eric. I can roll for him. Look, that is.
Unless it's a bad roll.
No, it's an 18. So what I'll say is you guys were able to successfully navigate through the tunnel with some effort, and you get out into the ground floor. And so where you find yourself now is the main floor of the CDC. Again, there's smoke, there's broken glass. The explosion from down below has eroded the foundation even up onto this floor. You can see extensive damage. But again, you can hear that Bloom are crawling through and up into the tunnel. So you've got a bit of time because you didn't necessarily clue them in exactly to where you were, but you know they're coming. So what we need to do now is find a way through the main lobby to the one stairwell that takes you up to the roof. And you need to have the ability to clear debris and ensure that you're not stepping through anything that's going to hurt you, right? So basically, I need an intelligence check, a strength check, and a dexterity check. You guys can kind of talk to me if you think there was a different check, but I need 3 people to help get you from here to there.
I'd like to advocate for a possible survival.
Sure. Yeah. You tell me. You're navigating through.
Like for me at least, like since I'm a seasoned scavenger and kind of used to this sort of stuff, like the on the fly being able to do all this stuff kind of simultaneously. So I think like while there's a strength and dex, like this sort of thinking on your feet, understanding that like, okay, these building like structures and things, even if, kind of just living that experience over and over and over kind of.
I like it. So I think that can absolutely work. So who wants to figure out where to go? Let's start there, right?
I'll take the intelligence.
Okay.
How's that, right?
So let's have you do an intelligence check to see if you can navigate the party from where you are, kind of understand the building and get to the stairwell.
I rolled a 22.
Okay, the answer would be yes, unequivocally. You can help them get where they need to go. Now, as you're doing this, there becomes clear that there are things in the way, right? That you're going to have to move without slowing you down. So, given that you're leading that charge, Calvin, why don't you roll a strength check?
Yes. Yeah, he's in as much of a rage as he can be in without being in a rage. Like, without doing his melee. He's like, move boulders, move rocks. Oh no. 8 total.
Oh boy.
These ones are heavy. I'm getting old.
That is a failure. So you go and you try to you try to move some debris, and your back sort of spazzes and gives out a bit, and it slows the party down to the point where you can hear the Bloom is louder. You get the idea that if you were to wait much longer, you would actually start to see the Bloom. And I'm going to say that in you trying to kind of dislodge some of the debris to help you get from where you need to go into that stairwell, you're actually going to have some debris fall on you. And that is going to hit. You'll take 6 points of damage from debris falling on you as you're trying to clear the way. You do successfully end up clearing the way, though. But again, you've been slowed down and you've taken some damage. I need now that you've kind of cleared the way a bit, but in doing that, it shifted the landscape. It created a large crack in the floor. You can see that I need to get to this hallway that leads to the stairwell, but you're going to have to jump it. So I'll need a group dexterity check to make sure that we can get this done.
Oh no.
I get to do that at disadvantage.
12.
18.
5.
10.
Wait, say them all again. 12.
18.
10.
5. Does Frank get one too?
No, and this as a group would be considered a failure.
Oh no. Bye, Citizen Eric.
You all make the jump. As you do, the door is jammed and you lose more time because the jump took much longer than anticipated. You had to plan it out. It wasn't as simple as you thought. And even before you went, Citizen Eric, you're like, I'll go first, right? I got this. You kind of panicked a bit, just losing more and more time. And as you all ended up making the jump, you can see and hear Bloom from where you were coming start to get to you. You get the idea that someone needs to stay behind to slow the zombies down.
Frank.
shit.
You've probably got 30 seconds to make the decision.
Frank, go be a shield, but you got this. You've been a good best friend, but I think now is the time that you be a hero.
Frank looks at you. I don't know if he feels emotions or can cry, but he does. And he makes the jump back over successfully. And he turns around and he looks at you for the last time. And then turns his body and gets into kind of a fighting pose and is ready to fend off the horde as you guys enter into the stairwell.
And he just starts yelling, Hodor!
That reminds me of a show pre-Bloom. Never mind.
All right. And so as all that happens and you hear the Bloom get closer and closer, who is working on the door to the stairwell that was jammed?
Can I try and unjam it using my brain?
Yep, absolutely. Roll me an intelligence check.
Can I investigate it?
He means
Yep,
headbutt.
I would use my brawn also if depending on what
25.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You realize that it was just like half locked. It was pretty simple. It's not a problem.
You hit the
you're
open door
able
button.
to turn the mechanism enough to get it open. It was like a panic thing that nobody could get it open before. I'm like, hold on, let's do the easy thing and open it. So you rush everybody into the stairwell. As you get to the stairwell, you can see that dust and spores have filled the air. So I need everyone to roll a con check at this time.
Man,
11.
my light up dusts are great today. 18.
Yeah, damn.
19.
Okay.
11.
You fail. That's a D12, not 20. Eric also fails. So Eric takes a Bloom counter.
That's my second one.
And you have 2.
We don't
I'm
know
gonna
what-
give my I'm gonna give
Do we know
myself
what
a
it does
shot
it to?
for the cure.
You don't know what it does at 2 until now. So you can actually see in real time Wade's color start to lessen as he gets a bit paler. And he coughs more and harder than he was before. And you get the impression that another wave of Bloom is going to be more potent. So any Constitution checks for anyone with 2 Bloom counters will be made at disadvantage.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna give myself that shot of the cure.
Okay. Yeah, you do that and you kind of bump yourself back up a bit. Back to just kind of a little bit of a cough that's bugging you, but yeah, nice moves there.
I was a little indisposed there for a second. What happened?
You guys navigated to the stairwell.
Gotcha.
You had to make that jump, and it was it took too long. And
Mhm.
you realize that if you're going to get to the roof, someone had to stay behind. And that person ended up being Frank.
Okay.
So luckily you had a friend
Okay.
who happily stayed behind.
And we took spore damage from that.
As you opened up into the stairwell, everyone had to make a constitution.
Oh, okay. There you go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Right.
you do have your first Bloom counter, so disadvantage on stealth
Yep.
and perception checks.
Cool.
Yep.
So three of us have 1, so 3 of
Yep.
us are coughing.
3 of you are coughing. That's right. Okay. So as you enter the stairwell and you get hit with that Bloom, you can see that it's starting to crumble and kind of crack, and it's going to be tough to navigate. Again, there are things you probably have to move out of the way. There's going to be a few places that you'll need to kind of be dexterous, right, and maybe jump from one area to another, but you're essentially climbing stairs that are falling down. And you can see too that Polly is like struggle busting. She's out of breath. She's coughing quite a bit. So how do you guys want to handle this?
Frank, You were the best friend a guy could ask for. I'll miss you. And with that, you just hear an explosion where he explodes up.
Oh, cool.
So when he dies, he blows up and everything rolls a deck save and deals damage. So it can like damage us too, but fortunately,
That's awesome.
yeah, he just blew up behind us.
Calvin, do you want to take Polly?
Yeah, Calvin feels the need to grab Polly, almost carry her, or like one shoulder, like
Okay.
around
Yeah.
her, like her arm around my shoulder, like
Yeah.
helping her
Okay.
go up.
Okay. You'll do that. Well, let's say that any dexterity check is going to be impaired with a -1, at least right now from this. So you grab her. That solves that problem. As you're climbing the stairs, you do come to a point where you're going to have someone jump up a few bits of broken, stairs where their rubble is, and then help people up. So who wants to make that jump?
I could try it. If I could, I mean, you let me know if I can still finagle a way to use survival, or if it really is going to be just like dex.
You could do survival. You're going to use your
Don't we have some ways
skills.
to increase our decks?
There was a stimulant patch
got
you
a
guys found in
stim
supply room. Yeah.
You should do that. Yeah, use that and then do that.
All
Use
right,
that and do
so okay, I don't have it, but are we just going to kind of say group inventory?
We're all
like, I
right
just
next to
kinda
each
It's too
other.
dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Put it on my arm.
Yeah, slap it on his back. There you go.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
+2 to dex checks.
I want it to be like a lightning bolt, like fake tattoo that I put on.
There
my-
you go.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, like I can feel the energy. So +2, you said?
You look so fast.
Wait, so that's just to dex, though, correct?
Let's just say every dex check you do, even if it has dex as an element to it, you get +2.
Well, I still would have done better with survival. So
Up to you. I mean, there might be more dex things you
okay,
have to do
okay, cool, okay. Watch, this is gonna be my low roll of these light up dice tonight.
too.
17.
Yeah, 17. You kind of just get there using your skills and knowing the things that you do given your class and your survivability and your instincts. You're able to navigate up with a nice jump that any climbing documentary would have loved to have caught footage of. And then you start helping people up. And as you're helping people up, there's another shake and tremor in the building. So let's say you get Polly up first. I'd imagine she's who you're helping first. Who are you helping up next?
Whew.
If
Probably,
I'm helping,
yeah, Calvin would be next.
if I'm
he's with
helping
Polly.
Polly,
Mm.
I would imagine I'd go next.
So as you're helping
help
him
her.
up, you're both using strength, and then the building starts to shake right in this moment. So I want you two to roll a strength check together to see if you're able to stabilize and navigate up through this.
Jesus.
11.
17.
Your hand slips, and Calvin does not make it on the first attempt, losing more time. I will roll
You're
to
sweaty.
see if that hurts.
You're sweaty.
It
No.
does not hurt you, but you do lose more time, such that you hear the stairwell door open. Frank definitely bought you some time, but you lost a good chunk of it due to that slip. You're able to
Free
get
bloom.
everybody. You're able to
Chalk.
get.
Hands up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, chalk your hands up. Sorry. Trying to
No,
fit in
you're
each-
good.
Keep going.
Yo, you're good. You're good. You now get everybody up. You continue up, and you get to the where it says rooftop. Here, and you're about to open the door, and then another large tremor shakes.
Mm.
So let me see how I wrote this. Everybody make a dex save for me.
Everybody clap your hands.
Clap, 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 clap.
Uh-oh. 3 for
8.
Cal. 3 for Cal.
Ooh, 14.
14.
Everybody take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fuck.
Dang.
Okay. You bust through the door and you get to the roof. You can see a helicopter in the distance, kind of looking for you guys.
Hit the flare.
Hit the
Polly
flare.
takes the flare gun and shoots it into the air. But given how much time you lost, the fact that all of this happened, what you see kind of coming out of the distance behind the helipad on the other side of the roof is a very large spore boy, but with a mushroom cap on top of his head. And he is very much ready to throw down. So to end this, I think we'll roll initiative and put up a bit of a melee, if you will.
11 for Citizen Eric.
18 for Wade.
Oh my
Frankless
gosh.
Wade.
19 plus 2 is a 21.
19 total for me.
Them some rolls.
I had
It
Eric
depends on D&D
11. I
Beyond,
had
too.
Wade 18. I had
21.
Cal 19. Oh, Calvin
Yeah.
21.
And Cal 19. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
my chunky boy, low every time. All right, let's pull up a couple things and then we'll dance.
Do we have any healing kits? We did have one, right?
Yeah, I'm in rough shape.
8 points right before we go into combat. That hurts a lot.
Evil. What kind of DM would do that to us, you know?
I do still
Rude.
have a potion of healing on me.
Good to know.
Yeah, I have some healing spells.
A Fahrenheit energy drink.
There we go.
I just
Well done,
in
Craig.
Dead Island, that's like energy drinks and
Yeah.
and protein bars are what you pick up to gain health, which I think is funny.
I'm trying to find you guys. Okay, you could go back to the owl bear and share that.
Oh, we're going back to it.
Yeah. Oh, Frank is gone. Are these? Yeah.
So small.
5 foot squares.
I don't even know what they are. You could call him. He's probably here. You guys came out of here. We could call him 5 foot squares.
All right.
Shit, okay.
Do you have a Raged Calvin's image ready?
I can get it out anytime. Just want to snag my stat block on this dude.
And it's not like I have I mean, this is a courtesy. So I'm gonna be up for a while. You want to get back to me on this?
Okay. All right. I am ready to go. Yeah, when you need raging, Cal, I will do that. We have Calvin up first.
Yep. So that's exactly what you see. We come out of the stairwell. After
Nice.
taking a hit, we see this big spore boy, and you see Calvin take out one of his inhalers, one of the two he has left, starts to shake it, takes a hit. You see his veins get darker. He starts to get larger. Everything around him turns black and white, and he is now raging. And as he was taking the inhaler hit, he was starting to jog and lifting up his great club to go right for the big boy with no regard to recklessly attack it.
Amazing. Yes. As you get close to him, you just get that overwhelming stench of bloom, and you start to kind of choke on a bit of a mist and a fog around him. But it doesn't impair what you're trying to do. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
All right. Reckless is at advantage. So
Mhm.
we've got either a 23 or a 22. So 23 to hit.
Absolutely. Swing away, as M. Night
Um,
Shyamalan would say.
And Chris gave me a +1 something.
Yeah,
Right?
I gave your weapon a infusion. I made it sharper.
Cool.
There we go. If you use reckless attack while raging, you can deal an extra. So I frenzy rage reckless attack. So additional 2d6 damage.
Damn.
So the first damage is max damage. So 14, so 15 damage.
Damn. Okay.
And then plus
The hell of a
2d6. That's 7 more damage because of the recklessness.
Damn. Was it the recklessness?
You're
What was
so
it because of the frenzied recklessness?
And you're hitting him with a club?
It's like a modified. Yeah, it's a great club basically.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, you come in and you're just like, it looks so disgusting. You're just taking chunks out of him. He's not that much taller than you as it is. Truthfully, we have his picture to be bigger. So you make contact essentially with his chest, and it just takes, bits of flesh, almost tree-like bark off, based on how the bloom has decayed over him. And he yells out in a Hulk-like roar. But he's still standing strong.
As he's yelling, I'm also yelling as like the rage is filling me. I'm like,
Super cool. Amazing. All right. Anything else on your turn?
oh no, that's enough.
Cal.
All right. I will, for my bonus action, put up Hunter's Mark on this thing.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like, I guess a way to think about it is I have my pistol and I'm really taking aim. And then, yeah, I'll just take a shot.
Cool. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And Hunter's Mark, I've never used Hunter's Mark before. It just adds an extra 4 damage. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and
it.
you can track it, but I don't think that applies here.
Right, yeah, I don't think we'll need to do that. All right, so I rolled a 16 to hit.
Cool. Hits.
All right, awesome. So I'll do my Hunter's Mark damage is going to be 3. And then, gosh, I'm still learning these dice. Where is the one that I need? Okay, that 1d10. So I had 3, so a total of 7 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's say that he gets hit right in the top of his little mushroom cap.
All right. And then Argos will kind of just come
Mushroom
next
helmets.
in between the two of us. And it doesn't cause me a bonus action for him to be in to take the dodge action or a defense action where he just like anything that attacks him gets disadvantage for until his next turn.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But
That's it. Or finito, I mean.
yeah, I'm good
Yeah,
there.
cool. Awesome. Yeah, hell of a turn. All right, Wade.
He's gonna toss a flashbang at him.
Okay.
Right? Sure. Right? Sure. Yeah, so he's got a dexterity 14 saving throw to make.
Okay. How dexterous is him? How dexterous is he be? 15 saves.
That will save. So you see him wind up and chuck the flashbang at his kind of at his head, and it just sails past and just flies off the building.
Awesome. Cool. Then you see him kind of track that flashbang a bit and then look back at you. But he focuses more on the threat in front of him. And he takes his right arm and puts it behind his back, and it looks slow, but it's likely happening at the speed that in which you would expect. He brings his arm around, and a large tendril has come forward, and he's whipping it at you, Calvin.
At advantage.
Right.
Where's my plus on this one? 12 at advantage. So that's probably a miss, eh?
Yeah, buddy. 16 to hit.
So he brings that around. He overshot the mark. You're likely too close to him, given that you're get up in his face and gave him a club. And again, he kind of roars and he picks up his foot and attempts to kick you for his second attack.
Again, I think everything's at advantage.
Yeah, this is gonna be a dirty 20.
Oof.
Oof.
Hits.
So
Booted me.
with that, he's gonna kick you, kind of trying for the chest, but it's closer to the hip area. And he's gonna do 7 bludgeoning damage.
Dang.
So that's what, 4? It's halved, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm raging.
Yep.
Or is it 3? 3.
7. Yeah, it'd be 3. So 3 damage, and then you need to do a strength check to see if when he kicked you, is he kind of pushing on you to keep you grappled, and then let's see what happens from there.
19.
Okay, yeah, that's a pass. Very cool. Okay, that's his
That's
turn.
my strong hip.
That puts Citizen Erica.
Okay.
2 questions.
Okay.
Is this flamethrower hindering my movement?
We said
5 feet?
movement would be okay. Yeah, remember it was gonna give you disadvantage to dex checks if you had your backpack on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
The second
yeah.
question was, do I feel like this has some juice left in it still?
It's probably got one more big fucking burst. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. There were 2 tanks, one's empty. You got
5,
more to go.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Cool. And so we said he's really about this big. He's a little bit bigger, so he's probably realistically like right here.
I don't love that.
Yeah, I think given the situation, you're going to do a little collateral damage if you use the flamethrower this turn.
Can I
Pull out the shotgun and give that a shot.
Spread damage on a sawed-off shot. I think a pistol, if you had that still, you could talk me into
do
it. But I
have a
think
pistol,
if you did a shotgun,
Here's a question: could I use the flamethrower, but like purposefully aim it so I'm not hitting him dead on? I just want to like be very cautious when I let it go. That way I can catch him on fire, but like not straight on his person. So I'm leaving Calvin out of it.
Just hit Calvin.
Like roast
I
him,
think given the
marshmallow.
chaos, I'm gonna want you to pass some sort of a check to make sure that your accuracy is
All right.
spot on. Like,
If I'm that unsure about my accuracy walking up to it, I'll pull out the pistol and take a shot.
okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and take a shot with the pistol. You can roll a
10.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah. Shit.
That's gonna miss. So this brings us to the top of the order, and
Yeah.
what you see in all of the chaos is The helicopter, even though it's on the map because AI doesn't listen, you see the helicopter in the air, and it has to make another pass. It cannot land on this roof, given the fact that you guys are engaged with
Right.
this what we would refer to as a strangler bloom. So the helicopter is going to kind of kind of come around. And amidst the chaos, give me a perception check, these two over here. So that would be Cal and Wade.
9.
18.
I'm gonna use heroic inspiration. Wait, never mind. Look, yeah, fuck it. I said I did it. That's even worse.
For the perception check?
Sure. Seeing stuff's important.
Hell, you can hear banging on this door.
Oh boy. Okay. I will just say, since I'm the one who saw it, like, to have that flamethrower ready.
And as you say that in reaction to that, we come to the top of the order. So Calvin gets to act. And on the start of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Good. 12.
Oh, I think you set a tire. Do we fail against this guy? Hold on. You fail the Constitution save, so you take a bloom counter
Hmm.
That's my second one.
and 2 points of poison damage.
Oof.
Any additional con saves are now made at disadvantage, and you become paler and start coughing.
Wow, rage.
Gonna turn right
So
in front
you're
of us.
was that what? Reduced still 1 point of damage, but still.
Well, no, I think poison is.
Oh
I think,
yeah,
it's just bludgeoning,
yeah. Okay.
like normal damage. is
Yeah.
halves. But
Can
still,
I get a pulse check on everyone's HP?
16.
a lot less than it was. I'm about half. I'm
Okay.
at 17.
We said I had what, 16?
Yeah.
So I have 8.
Okay. All right.
And I'm at 26.
Okay. Okay, that is how your turn starts. You get a bit sicker and you cough up a little bit of blood, given the fact that you took some poison damage, but you're ready to fight.
So, yeah, the veins in his eyes that, like, his veins get a little darker, more bulging. The ones in his eyes are getting more red, but there's like little peaks of black that are
Ooh.
starting, like around the edges, like starting to bleed into his eyes almost, it seems like. But he is not deterred, and he is going to frenzy rage attack again.
Cool.
Recklessly attack frenzy.
Go for it.
So that is very bad, and that is very good. So 25.
That's a hit.
I rolled a 2 and then a 19.
No shit. Wow.
Dang.
That's awesome.
Yes. So 10 bludgeoning, and then
Wow.
6 more.
Sweet.
Woo!
So I take another, so kind of get hit back with the poison and like the bloom, cough a little bit, and then just grip harder on my great club and swing.
Awesome. Same deal. You make true purchase, and you hit him in the chest again, and it kind of cracks open even further, and more debris, and you'd expect blood, but it's all kind of tough, and it almost sounds like you're hitting a tree, right? And he roars again, and this time it's a bit less fierce and more in what you would think is panic. If you could interpret their low guttural insane fucking noises.
You sound panicked.
I'm not. No, he doesn't say anything. It spells out.
All right.
Oh, by the way, Polly's here. She's just like hiding.
Okay.
You're useless, Polly.
Yeah, she ain't helping. She's
He's a scientist, damn it.
yeah.
So am I.
You tell me, Joe. I don't know. Would I be able to, even though it's only like, well, I guess it doesn't matter either way. I was gonna say, can I give the dog the healing potion and have it take it to Eric for like a bonus action or something?
Why
Or
don't
no?
you
Should I
give
just
me-
walk over and hand it to him? For
No,
a
no, no.
bonus
You
action?
shouldn't walk over and hand it to him. You should make your dog do it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
dog.
what were you gonna say in terms of a roll? Like, what should I do there?
I was gonna say roll something to see if you successfully taught your dog that trick at some point.
Oh, animal handling.
Yeah.
Like, not the cheese, Milo. The keys.
Exactly. Oh man.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh hell
Mm.
yeah. You don't even have to like give it the potion. You could just say potion and point to Eric and he'll come find it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, is that fair to say it's like to use up my bonus action by doing that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So there you go, Eric. He brings the
Hey.
healing potion over to you.
Thank
And
you.
then I am going to pop another shot at Big Boy over there.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and because I have proficiency with semi-automatic pistols and I hit him, I get advantage with this attack with Vex. Because I think that's the
Awesome.
new rules, right? Like when you have
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So if we're still using that, then
Cool.
all right, well, good thing that didn't. Good thing I get to re-roll that. So 17 total.
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
hits.
Okay. So again, I'll roll my hunter's mark damage. So 3 for that, and then total of 6 damage with my
Cool.
little pop, pop shot.
Yeah, this time it hits him in that mushroom cap thing, but much closer to where his forehead would be this time.
Okay.
And again, he's like, "Rah!" Raging out. Definitely reacting quite viscerally to getting hit. So
Okay.
nice job. So before Wade gets to go, that banging on the doors gets louder, and you see them bust open. And there are 2
Oh shoot.
boys. Oh, actually, no, I have someone better for this. Hold on. Oh, did I not put the picture in? Doo-doo-doo-doo. 1 second. Let me see if I can get you this other picture. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Sorry, they're spore boys, but it looks vaguely like 2 scientist bodies. They're like half
Oh.
scientist.
Good. I like him.
Frank?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, too soon.
Yeah, they bust through. It took about half their movement to kind of get there, bust that door open so they can get to about here. But you do see these scientist spore boys, and these are more like not visually impaired, freshly bloomed, heavy breathing, ready to just like throw their fucking body at you guys. So that's what you see there, and then it would put Wade up.
Complications.
And Wade dies from indecision.
That was what I could go before though.
Feels
Door
good knowing
open.
him.
I did not. All right, I'll get my fire extinguisher out. Well, let's cast a spell. I'm gonna run up to the big guy and cast Cure Wounds, which in the 2024
Nice.
rules is 2d8 plus your
Okay.
Which big guy?
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, oh no.
He's like, "You're my new Frank" to the big one.
Yeah, I know.
There was a version of D&D like back in the day where if you healed undead, it did damage to them.
That's awesome. I
was
love
wondering.
that. That's a fun
All right.
mechanic.
We've got 11 points of healing,
Hey-o.
Wow, nice.
and
Need
then
it.
I'm gonna run over here. I don't probably have any more movement. Actually, I'll stay there.
Yeah, it seems like you went really far.
All right, so the big boy kind of steps down this way, staying within kind of melee of you here, but wants to get a bit closer to all of your friends, and he takes a big breath.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
And as he does that, it just gets kind of quiet for just a hot second. And then he breathes out. And as he does that, spores and parts of his body just all kind of pop off and explode off of him. So everybody within 20 feet needs to make a Constitution save.
That's unfortunate.
Anyone with 2 bloom counters, that is at disadvantage.
16 for Wade, who has 1 bloom counter.
Natural 20.
Oh
Does he lose a bloom counter?
no!
16
Okay, nice.
with disadvantage.
That's insane.
8 for me and 9 for Argos.
Okay.
I have a
So
plus 6, so
this isn't just for this isn't just gas. As the explosions are happening, that's kind of what you would anticipate. You're like holding your breath, hoping that this doesn't make you sicker. But chunks of his hardened flesh, almost bark-like, have also exploded off of his body and blown out like shrapnel. So everybody saved except for Calvin and his pupper. And so it's 3d6
Cal.
poison damage.
Cal.
Yeah, sorry, Cal. And then everyone who saved, it's halved. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 poison damage to those who failed, and it's 4 to those who didn't.
Jesus. Okay.
And then those who failed also get a bloom counter.
And me and Doggo have 1, so you said that's disadvantage to perception and dex
Yeah.
saves? Okay.
He doesn't roar again because he looks like he's out of breath, if that's a thing. But that does put Eric up.
Are we doing Baldur's Gate rules for potions?
Sure.
Cool. That
You need
helps
it,
out a
man.
ton.
right?
That helps out a ton. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm up to 12 hit points now.
I'm gonna rotate like right about here. Sounds like 5 feet.
Just nail this sucker with flamethrower.
Cool. You
said it was-
light him on fire. Yep.
2d8?
Yep.
Plus anything?
Because it's you +2. How about that?
Oh, okay. I'll take every bit I can get. That's 7 damage total.
Cool. Okay. You hear him shriek. Like think any fucking boss or big monster that you've ever
Mhm.
fought ever, and you know when you get that critical hit in and you hear that high pitched scream amongst the guttural roar, that's what you hear. You know that this is very close to the end for him. The fire is doing damage and then some, right? Like it's magnificent. It's also kind of eaten away at that foggy aura around him a bit. The flame is subduing that.
Okay.
Which is good. So yeah, he is charred. He let's see. Oh no, he's on fire. And you think you're close, right? He's looking rough. That's going to put us at the top of the order. And what you see again is that helicopter now is on the opposite side of the building, with the pilot kind of looking to see what's going on and knows that this is still, I have to circle, right? So he's kind of made it around the building here and continuing to do so. You've got zombies to your right. You can hear more kind of heavy breathing and pounding coming from the stairwell. Which is just to set the scene, so that then puts Calvin up first here on the third round.
I have to make another save.
You would
Or not.
have, but you don't, because the fire has taken that
Oh.
aura away and is acting as
Hey-o.
a counter agent. So you
Sweet.
luckily do not have to make a con save at disadvantage to gain another bloom counter. So no.
Well, you know what he's doing. He's going to try and finish this with a frenzied reckless attack.
Let's do this.
And at advantage is, it's already a 19. Let's see if I can get higher. 20, dirty.
Cranium
Nice,
crushers go.
That'll hit.
Oh my gosh! Again, I'm on D&D Beyond, so this roll is all electronic. But that's 13 damage plus 4 more.
Wow.
In the famous words of Matthew Mercer, how do you want to do this?
So I think again his veins are bulging. He's holding up this modified, we're calling Great Club. It's a little sharper because of what Wade did to it. But he sees this thing starting to like fall apart kind of, and it's in flames. And he just takes one big, grips it super tight, takes one big swing from the top to crush the top mushroom head, and split it in half, hopefully.
And as one does when you are in or a fan of the Skull Crushers, you strike true, and where you thought you'd be met with resistance, that adrenaline, that rage, that inhaler you took, whatever it might be, it all worked, and your club doesn't stop until you hit the fucking concrete on the roof of the building.
Wow.
And I don't think you realize it, but you were screaming as you did it. And not in a high-pitched girly way of a dying mushroom head. It was a spectacular and almost frightening sight to see, right? And so that will KO our Strangler Bloom.
All right.
I'll let you handle these two, but know that you've got 2 zombies left, and as you can imagine, the helicopter is circling around. Doesn't have a great idea what's going on. Like, does he know that you struck the killing blow on that guy? We're not sure. But through your turns, as you're finishing off these 2 zombies, you likely need to clue him in that you're ready for pickup. Again, as the building's shaking and all these things are happening. So that please just keep in mind. But then we do transfer over to Cal for your turn.
Okay, so I guess kind of taking your cue, seeing the monster go down, because I'm kind of looking at it and the 2 zombies, and then I see Calvin just rip this thing apart. I'm like, yeah, and then I look over to Doc. I'm like, flare now. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of go right over here, and I'll do take out my one-shot potato gun sort of Hail of Thorns thing that I have.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do that. Where was it again? It's like, for some reason it didn't have it as like it had it in the handbook, but not like on D&D Beyond to be able to add to my character. So I had to like just copy and paste the spell into the.
Oh, sure.
Oh, so I have to hit it with an attack first. Okay, so never
Mhm.
mind. All right. So I will take a shot at this front one and hope that this will give me the Hail of Thorns that I need. I guess if I miss, then I can at least have my doggo attack.
True.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh, little crit action. Yeah.
That's
Let's
right.
walk through it.
All right. So I like yell, flare now, and I just like have my gun and I whip around, and I'm just like power walking at the two zombies, knowing that I'm about to like try this maneuver, and so I'm just like almost muscle memory, like just taking a shot right at the head
Yeah.
as
yeah.
I can, kind of in the zone. I don't know why I forget this every time, but I roll damage twice, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do I add the modifier both times?
Modifier once,
Modifier.
damage roll twice. Right?
Okay.
Is this a cantrip?
No, he crit.
Well, no. So first, I have to hit it with an attack, and then as a bonus action, I can cast the spell. So I'm doing the attack part first. So like I rolled a 10, so max damage, and then so that's 11 because I get +1 to damage. And then my next one was a 9. So is that a 10 or is it a 9? Because it's my like critical hit damage.
9.
Okay.
It's just the dice.
So 19 with my first shot.
You obliterate him.
Okay.
Just
Wait,
right through him.
I guess because that's how it works, then I will just Argos has enough movement that I'm gonna actually, instead of casting my spell, I'm gonna use his. He can move 40 feet, and then that triggers his maul attack on the next
Cool.
zombie.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is my bonus action. Okay, where is it? Okay. So where's his to hit? Oh, my spell attack modifier to hit is what it is. So he rolls a 17
Okay.
to hit. I'm assuming. Okay.
Absolutely hits. Yep.
And then 1d8 plus 2 plus proficiency bonus. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So I've got to learn all this stuff. I've never played a ranger before. All right. So base damage is 8. But then because he's mauling, he gets an extra 5. So that's 13 damage. And
Yep.
if
He bites right through him.
it's dead.
It's that if you're at 13 damage, yeah, he's already dead.
Awesome. So I just like explode the head on one, and then Argos takes it's like a practiced maneuver where he just runs and leaps at this thing, and
Fuck
they're
yeah.
both down in like simultaneous action.
Awesome. Okay. We'll bring down the rounds. Here's what happens. Amazing sight as you guys finish off the strangle bloom. You rip through those freshly bloomed scientists. Your dog just looking like he's done this 1,000 times. Like just job well done. Polly shoots the flare. It's dark. It's starting to rain. You can see the scene again, right? Like flashing lights, rain. It's very chaotic. A lot of heavy breathing post this combat. And Polly just kind of walks to the center and she says, as he lands, gather around, please gather around. And she starts taking her backpack off. And she looks at you, Citizen Eric. And she hands you the backpack and she says, I think I want to rest here now. I want
Absolutely not. Frank didn't die, so you could just hang out here and kill yourself.
the horror I've
Get your
seen-
shit together, lady. We're going in the helicopter.
If that's what you say to her, she'll need a persuasion check.
At advantage.
Why would I give you
What?
advantage?
I know, like,
Just because you
That's a big ass there, buddy.
I said, Frank. We all loved Frank. So she's
Yeah, the inspiration from Frank's death.
all right.
the dog squeaks a toy and wags its
13.
tail this butt to give advantage.
She says, I hear you and I appreciate your passion, Wade, and you've done a great service. And she pulls out of her bag essentially like a wad of fucking cash. And she's like, as I promised, here is payment for your services. She also hands you a key, and she says there are CDC storage lockers throughout the town, and the items are yours. As she's kind of pulling these things out, she pulls out a third thing, and one of them is a map, like a very nicely drawn map of the city and a couple different CDC buildings where you could go and find some treasure. And then she kind of kicks the bag a little bit towards you, Eric, and she just says, "My story is complete. I need you to carry the mantle, and the helicopter pilot will tell you where to go."
I'm gonna taser.
Polly,
the
just come with us.
taser. She's gonna get tased.
As you do this, you see the helicopter start to set down, and the building starts to shake. You can see that the building has seconds left, so you probably have time to
Taser.
try one last effort to get her on. And then
Okay.
the longer you wait, the harder it is that you're gonna have to try to be able to make it to the helicopter.
I'm gonna.
Me and Doggo are saying screw that. Like this is coming down now. Like where I'm just going towards the chopper. By the way, I'm not. She wants to stay dead. She wants to die. She can die.
Taser.
I'm gonna grab the backpack and like sling it over my shoulder, like simultaneously while doing this, and say, "Polly, I'm just a citizen. We need you. We need your expertise. I know this is a lot. Come with us. You can still help. We still need you. We need good people. You can't just give up when things get tough. Come on." I'm gonna grab her arm and pull her. Like not.
Oh yeah.
We're doing this, like that's it's. I'm very, very assumptive here.
I think I will give you the persuasion at advantage
Oh.
as the last effort
Good
to
kid.
talk Polly into getting on the helicopter.
I'm gonna cast guidance. How do I do that? I'm gonna mansplain to you how to
Oh
persuade.
my god. No.
Yeah, add a
Now he has
D4.
disadvantage.
Add a D4.
16.
What'd you get?
16.
Wait. Let's add that D4.
Well, actually, are you
20.
really a citizen?
I really am, yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
think
really
that's what
is.
he's, like,
That's
started saying.
why,
He's like,
that's
well,
why we gave him
actually.
advantage. Did you cast guidance and you rolled a 4 on the floor?
Uh-huh.
Do not give him guidance. There's a helicopter taking off. How is he going to mansplain something in the echo of a helicopter blade while I'm dragging someone along while throwing a fucking sample in my back, man? There's no way.
Maybe the guidance is he's trying to mansplain, but the sound of the chopper is drowning it out.
I mean, it matters. The guidance roll would talk her into coming. Without that, she's not budging. So I will let you guys work it out.
I mansplained persuading ladies.
How about this? Roll a death save. We'll do the same roll as a death save. If you save,
Me?
she's coming. If she's not,
Otherwise I'm gonna taser.
you don't have time at this point. You
Mansplain or
yeah.
tase her. I don't know.
Wait, hold
which
on. So I
one.
persuaded her, and now we're doing another roll?
16 does not get her there. So
Oh,
if
really?
the guidance
Well,
roll
alright.
would get her there.
Deuces.
So I'm not. Am I
yeah.
not casting guidance, or am I casting guidance?
There's no way that works. There's
Eric
no
doesn't
world in
accept your
which you can
guidance,
do
so I
that.
can't.
All right, fine.
can't
Then
have
I'm-
him accept your guidance.
then I'm
Doesn't
gonna
it say a
taser
willing
instead.
creature?
Okay, I will allow you to taser and carry onto the helicopter, but you're gonna have to
Oh my god.
do a deck save to see if you guys even make it to the helicopter. So that's how that's gonna work. And it's
All right.
gonna
Well, it's
This is all on
23.
him. I'm gone. Like
Yeah, the
he
rest
gave
of
me
us
resistance.
are.
I just kept
yeah.
going.
yes.
Like,
Here's what's happening. The building is now coming down. You like I said, you have seconds. So I know that Cal, Vin, and Cal and Argos and Eric have head toward the helicopter. They are making it within the timing to be relatively safe. If you're telling me that you're tasing Polly and bringing her to the helicopter, what's going to happen is the building is going to start to crumble, and you are going to have to make a very challenging deck save to get you both onto the chopper. So to set the scene, everybody's on this giant military helicopter. The pilot is yelling, "Just leave her behind!" And Wade is like, "No," he's determined. And you bring it there, and then you start to see like a demolition as the building does start to fall, it starts to crumble, and then time pauses for us to do our thing. So before your feet give way, you are holding Polly, and you're going to attempt to get onto this helicopter with your feet giving way under you. So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I reach my hand out to help or
No.
Ah,
Enough of the
shit.
niceties, you motherfucker.
No.
18.
18 was the check.
Hey.
So
Wow.
you
Wow.
successfully navigate and get her on the helicopter as the building
And then
falls.
Calvin pushes Wade. No, just kidding.
Job
Feelings,
well
right.
done. So what we'll do to close the session, who has a D100?
I mean,
do.
I have one.
Who wants to roll it? And I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Where is this? Right there. I see it.
You got it?
While you're
All right,
doing that,
what am I doing with this guy? Just rolling it?
Yeah, I'll tell you the what, and then you can roll it. Had you only gotten the sample onto the helicopter, you would have a 60% chance of the outcome in the future being a positive one, of the bloom, of the scientists developing an antidote that is functional. Because you got Polly onto the helicopter, we're looking at, let's call it 70%.
Nice.
Had you gotten Walter on the helicopter, it would have gone to 75%.
Where'd he go? What
Fuck
happened to him?
that
I don't
I
even know what
pushed
happened
him
to him.
into the flame.
He pushed him into the flames. Had you cut off a sample of Eli's arm, and done all things, you would have added another 5%.
That's awesome.
So we're looking for you to get a what is it, 1 through 70 or 0 through 70?
All right. So we want between 1 and 70.
You have a 70% chance to pass. You guys tell me,
Okay.
do you want like
So anything
0
above 70 is
through
bad.
29 to be bad, or the higher numbers to be bad? That's not I don't care. But you have a 70%.
We'll say up to 70. That sounds good.
What's what?
Like 70 is our cap. Like
Yes,
above
yeah.
70 is bad.
So if 71 or above,
Yeah.
and it would be considered.
Things roll for like fucking forever, so let's figure this out. Stay. 37.
Hey.
All right.
Right.
So you know that the helicopter team successfully gets you guys back over time and through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. The scientists that broke away from the CDC and the shush operate in secret with your protection should you stick around. And let's call it maybe like a 4 or 5 year time hop, and the first antidote successfully synthesized. Go ahead, Eric.
I want to have like a moment. So
go ahead.
when we get back to the like wherever it is the helicopter's taking us, inevitably there's going to be a wall of like people that are lost, to like the apocalypse. Because like every apocalypse has one of those. So I reach into my pocket and pull out a picture of Frank before he was a zombie and tack it to the board.
Oh,
And
Frank.
And then we fast forward 5 years where we save humanity.
Amazing. Well, what we'll say is in this 5 year time hop, you guys are able to kind of over time raid some of those caches that were found. You found some pretty cool items, such as a ring, like what used to be like an aura ring, but it's been modified so that the wearer can actually essentially turn something into a Molotov cocktail just by having that ring on them. So it, like, if you were to have an empty bottle, like, you kind of use that ring to have the materials to do that. So you do find that, and you take it. And then what I had also listed was something called an echo grenade. So you find the recipe and a few of what they would call echo grenades. And it's a grenade essentially filled with residue that when it hits the ground it makes a loud noise. So it's like a distraction technique for if you're fighting zombies. It is specifically tuned to the bloom.
Cool.
And you know that after, you know, like half the battle is won, right? You've got the cure made now, you know, 5 years later, but you do have the challenge of getting that out, getting the news out, and kind of clearing what bloom is left. So should you heed that call when this group of scientists are ready to take this to the market and to the world and to who's left, you know, we can always revisit there. So
Nice.
but it is a happy ending to a dark story. So nice,
Hooray!
everybody.
We did it.
All right. And then,
Huzzah.
Nice.
you know, as we're getting ready to go out into another mission to maybe help distribute the antidote or the cure, you kind of hear Calvin talking to whoever will listen. Yeah, and one thing we used to watch at the drive bars is football, where you used to kick a ball into a net and everyone says goal, and then you could win the NBA championship, is what they call it. Sports.
And Polly just laughs and she's like, "Oh, I'd love to catch a game with you guys sometime. Maybe one day."
It was wild.
Maybe what?
Very nice.
Very good.
That was awesome,
Well,
Joe.
nice work, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
good job, Joe.
Yeah. It was fun. It definitely helped me get through my Last of Us obsession that I've been kicking around.
Right.
It
That's
was
awesome.
fun to visit this.
Oh, that's related to this?
wonky world. No, not.
No, yeah, I didn't think so.
That was just something else.
No way.
Well, cool. Well, thank you, viewer. We'll bring the recording down and stay
Thanks, bro.
tuned for our return to Storm King Thunder and our return to Rime of the Frost Maiden beyond that. So
Yeah.
we've got some fun coming up with this crew. So shout out to y'all, and we'll talk soon.
Bye.
Yeah.